Lily wakes up. The sun is soft. It is a new day. She looks at the window. The sky is blue. This is a good start. Lily gets out of bed. She walks to the kitchen. The floor is cool. She likes this feeling. She puts water in a kettle. She turns it on. The water starts to boil. A soft sound. She takes a cup. It is her favorite cup. It has a small flower on it. She makes tea. The tea smells warm. She holds the cup. It is warm in her hands. Lily sits at the table. She drinks her tea slowly. She looks outside. A bird flies past. The bird sings a short song. The song is sweet. Lily smiles. Small things are nice. She eats a piece of toast. It has jam. The jam is red. It tastes sweet. Lily finishes her breakfast. She washes her cup and plate. She puts them away. She goes to the small garden. The grass is green. Small flowers are opening. She sees a red flower. It is new today. She bends down. She touches its soft petals. The air is fresh. Lily takes a deep breath. She feels calm. This is a good morning. Lily goes back inside. She gets ready for her day. She puts on a blue dress. She checks her bag. Her keys are there. Her book is there. Her wallet is there. She takes her bag. She locks the door. She steps outside. The street is quiet. She walks down the street. The sun is shining. It feels warm on her skin. She sees a cat. The cat sits on a fence. It watches her. Lily says, "Hello." The cat blinks its eyes. Lily walks on. She likes animals. She walks past a park. Children are playing. They laugh loud. Their voices are happy. She sees an old man. He sits on a bench. He reads a newspaper. He looks peaceful. Lily thinks about her day. It is simple. She likes her simple day. She arrives at the small library. This is her work. She opens the door. The library is quiet. It smells like old books. Lily loves this smell. She turns on the lights. She opens the windows. Fresh air comes in. Lily arranges books on the shelves. She puts them in order. A to Z she touches the books. Old books, new books. Stories, facts, all good. A woman comes in. She smiles at Lily. "Good morning, Lily," she says. "Good morning, Mrs. Green," Lily answers. Mrs. Green is a kind woman. Mrs. Green looks for a book. Lily helps her. They talk about books. Talking with friends is nice. It makes the day brighter. Lily sits at her desk. She reads a little. It is a story about a garden. She sees the clock. It is time for lunch. She takes her small lunchbox. She goes to the park again. She finds an empty bench. She sits down. She eats her sandwich. It has cheese. It is good. She drinks water. She watches the trees. Their leaves move in the wind. A soft, whispering sound. She sees a squirrel. It runs up a tree. It holds a nut. It is busy. Lily finishes lunch. She cleans her spot. She does not leave anything. She walks back to the library. She feels ready for more work. The afternoon is busy. More people come to the library. Lily helps them find books. She helps them use the computer. A little boy asks for a storybook. Lily finds a very colorful one. The boy looks happy. He says, "Thank you, Lily." His smile is big. Helping others makes Lily feel good. It is a simple joy. The clock shows it is 5 o'clock. Time to go home. Lily closes the library. She locks the door. She says goodbye to Mrs. Green. She walks home. The sun is lower now. The sky is orange and pink. It is a beautiful evening. She walks slowly. She enjoys the quiet. She thinks about her day. It was ordinary, but it was full of small nice things. A cup of tea, a bird's song, a red flower, a friend's smile, a boy's thank you. Lily opens her door. Her small house is warm. She puts her bag down. She changes her clothes. She puts on her comfortable pants. She goes to the kitchen. She will make dinner. A simple dinner. She has some fresh vegetables. Carrots, potatoes, green beans. She washes the vegetables. She cuts them carefully. She puts them in a pot. She adds a little water and salt. The vegetables cook slowly. A good smell fills the kitchen. Lily sets the table. One plate, one fork, one knife. For herself, she pours a glass of water. She lights a small candle. The candle flame dances. It makes the kitchen feel cozy. She eats her dinner. The vegetables are soft and tasty. Eating good food is a simple pleasure. Lily enjoys every bite. She thinks about the sun and the sky. She thinks about the birds. After dinner, Lily washes her plate. She cleans the kitchen. She sits in her favorite chair. She takes her book, The Garden Story. She reads for a while. The words are calm. The story is gentle. The lamp is on. Its light is soft. The room is quiet. She feels tired. A good kind of tired. From a good day. She closes the book. She puts it on the table. Lily goes to her bedroom. She opens the window a little. The night air is cool. She sees the moon. It is a bright circle. She gets into bed. The sheets are clean. They feel nice. She closes her eyes. She thinks of the red flower again. She thinks of the little boy's smile. Small moments make a full day. Happiness is in these small things. Lily sleeps. Her dreams are peaceful. The next morning, Lily wakes up again. The sun is bright again. She makes coffee today. She likes coffee too. It is strong. She drinks coffee. She eats a small apple. It is crisp. She waters her plants. They are green and healthy. She sees new small leaves. A plant is growing. This is a nice thing. She puts on her red shirt. Today is a different day. She walks to the market. It is Saturday. The market is busy. Many people are there. They talk loud. They laugh. Stalls sell fruits. Stalls sell vegetables. Stalls sell flowers. The colors are many. Red, yellow, green, purple. The smells are good. Fresh bread. Sweet fruit. Lily buys some apples. She buys some oranges. She buys some tomatoes. Fresh food is important. It makes her feel strong. She sees her friend, Tom. Tom sells bread at the market. Hello, Tom. Lily says. Hello, Lily. How are you? Tom asks. I am good. And you? Lily asks. I am good too. Busy day, Tom says. Lily buys a loaf of bread from Tom. It is warm. It smells wonderful. Thank you, Tom, Lily says. See you next week. She puts the bread in her bag. It makes her bag smell good. Lily walks through the market. She looks at the flowers. So many flowers. Red, yellow, blue. Big and small. She decides to buy one. A small pot with blue flowers. Flowers bring joy. They make her home more beautiful. She pays for the flowers. She carries them carefully. She feels happy walking through the market. It is a lively place. She walks home. Her bag is full. Her heart is full too. She opens her door. She puts her shopping on the table. She finds a good spot for the blue flowers. Near the window. Now her window has more color. She smiles at the flowers. She puts the fruits and vegetables in the kitchen. She puts the fresh bread on the counter. She will eat some later. Lily cleans her house a little. She sweeps the floor. She wipes the dust. Her house is small. It is easy to clean. She likes a clean house. It feels calm. She puts on some music. Soft music. It plays in the background. She feels relaxed. This is a good Saturday. She makes a cup of tea. She sits with her book. She reads The Garden Story again. She likes the words. The sun shines through the window. It warms her chair. The blue flowers are pretty. The music is soft. She feels no rush, no worry, just peace. This peaceful moment is very special. It is a treasure. She reads for a long time. She forgets about time. Later, she makes a simple lunch. Bread and tomatoes. The fresh bread from Tom is delicious. The tomatoes are sweet. She eats slowly. She savors the taste. She thinks about the market. The sounds, the colors, the people. It was a simple trip, but it brought much joy. After lunch, she decides to go for a walk in the park. The park is busy today. More people, more children, playing. She walks on the path. She sees many trees. She looks at the leaves. Different shapes, different green colors. She sees a family, a mother, a father, 2 children. They are playing with a ball. They laugh loudly. Their happiness is clear. It makes Lily happy too. She walks to the pond. Ducks are swimming. They make small ripples. A small boy throws bread to the ducks. The ducks swim fast. Lily sits on a bench. She watches the ducks. They are funny. She feels the gentle breeze. It cools her face. She closes her eyes for a moment. She hears the sounds of the park. Children's voices, birds' songs, leaves rustling. She opens her eyes. The world is still there. Still. Beautiful. She walks again. She sees a very old tree. It is big and strong. Its branches spread wide. She touches its bark. It is rough. It has seen many years. She feels a connection to nature. To old things. Nature is a great comfort. It always waits. Lily walks home again. The sun is starting to go down. The sky is turning orange again. A gentle light. She feels a little tired from her walk. But it is a good tiredness. She comes home. She puts her shoes away. She sits in her chair again. She takes another cup of tea. She looks at the blue flowers. They are still bright. She thinks about her day. It was full of ordinary things. The market, the park, the flowers, the bread. A friend's greeting. Children's laughter. Ducks swimming. Each small thing was a gift. Each small thing made her smile. Happiness is not a big thing. It is many small things. She feels grateful for her simple life. She prepares a simple dinner. Scrambled eggs and toast. She eats it slowly. She enjoys the quiet of her home. After dinner, she listens to music again. She does not read. She just listens. And thinks. She thinks about her future. It will be simple too. She wants it to be simple. That is where her joy is. She goes to bed early. She is very peaceful. She looks at the moon one more time. It is a friend in the sky. She closes her eyes. She feels the softness of her bed. She sleeps soundly, ready for another day of small joys. Sunday morning. Lily wakes up. The air is cool. She makes coffee. She eats some of Tom's bread. She plans her day. It will be very quiet. She will clean her garden today. She puts on her gardening clothes. Old pants, old shirt. She takes her small tools. A trowel, small gloves. She goes outside. The sun is mild. Good for gardening. She pulls out small weeds. They are easy to remove. She talks to her plants. Grow strong, she whispers. She waters them carefully. Each plant gets enough water. She sees a ladybug on a leaf. It is small and red. The ladybug is beautiful. Nature's tiny art. She works in her garden for a long time. She enjoys the feel of the soil in her hands. She enjoys the smell of the earth. Her hands get dirty. Her clothes get a little dirty. She does not mind. It is part of the work. She feels connected to the earth. To growth. She finishes her work. Her garden looks tidy. The flowers stand up straight. The vegetables look strong. She feels proud of her small garden. She washes her hands. She washes her face. She feels refreshed. The work was good. She sits in her garden chair. She drinks water. She looks at her garden. So many green colors. The red flower. The blue flowers. The small white flowers. They are all her friends. They make her garden lively. A bee flies by. It lands on a flower. It collects nectar. Life is busy in the garden. It is a happy place. She stays there for a while. Just looking. Just being. She goes inside. She takes a warm shower. The water feels good on her skin. It washes away the dirt. She puts on clean clothes. She feels very good now. She makes a light lunch. A small salad from her garden. Lettuce, a few small tomatoes, a cucumber. It tastes fresh. It tastes like sunshine. In the afternoon, she reads her book again. She sits by the window. The sun is still warm. The blue flowers are there. The garden is outside. She feels complete. She feels content. She does not need many things. She has enough. Enough is a good feeling. It is a peaceful feeling. She decides to write a letter to her old friend, Maria. Maria lives far away. They do not see each other often. Lily takes a nice paper and a good pen. She writes about her garden. She writes about the market. She writes about the ladybug. Small, ordinary things. She hopes Maria will like her letter. Writing the letter takes time. She thinks about Maria. She remembers their old times. Good times. She seals the letter. She puts a stamp on it. She will mail it tomorrow. A small connection. Connections are important. They make us feel less alone. Even a letter can bring a smile. Lily prepares dinner. A simple soup. She cuts many vegetables for the soup. The soup cooks slowly. It smells warm and comforting. She eats her soup. It is warm inside her. She feels safe in her home. Warm and safe. The day is ending. Another day of ordinary joy. She watches the moon again. It is high in the sky. She thinks of her garden. She thinks of Maria. She thinks of all the small things today. The ladybug, the fresh salad, the letter. These are the moments that truly count. They build happiness. Lily goes to bed. She closes her eyes. She feels very grateful. Monday morning. A new week starts. Lily wakes up early. The air is cool and crisp. She makes coffee. The smell wakes her up fully. She drinks it slowly, looking out the window. The leaves on the trees are swaying gently. It's a calm start to the work week. She dresses in a simple green skirt and a white shirt. She packs her lunch, a sandwich and an apple. She takes her bag and the letter for Maria. She walks to the post office first. She puts the letter in the mailbox. A small act, but it feels good. Sending a message to a friend. Then she walks to the library. The street is busier now. People are going to work. Cars are moving. She greets a neighbor, Mr. Henderson, who is walking his dog. "Good morning, Lily," he says. "Good morning, Mr. Henderson." His dog wags its tail. Lily smiles. Small greetings make the world feel friendlier. She opens the library. The quiet space is welcoming. She checks the new books that arrived. She sorts them by type. Fiction, non-fiction. She puts them on a cart. She will place them on shelves. The smell of new books is different from old books. Both smells are good. Mrs. Green comes in early today. "Good morning, Lily. Another lovely day," she says. "Yes, it is, Mrs. Green." Lily agrees. Mrs. Green helps Lily put some books on the shelves. They work together. They talk about the weather. Working together makes tasks lighter. It's a shared joy. Lily sits at her desk. She checks emails. A message from a school asks about children's story time. Lily smiles. She likes reading to children. She plans a special story time for next week. She will choose fun books. She will make it exciting. The thought of happy children makes her feel bright. Lunchtime. Lily eats her sandwich in the park again. Today, the sun is very warm. She finds a shady spot. She watches children playing near the pond. They are chasing ducks. The ducks quack loudly. She hears their laughter. It is clear and free. She feels a light heart. After lunch, a woman comes to the library. She needs help finding a book about cooking. Lily guides her to the cooking section. "Do you have a favorite dish?" the woman asks. "I like simple vegetable soup," Lily answers. The woman smiles. "Sounds good," she says. Lily helps a student with research for a school project. She shows him how to use the computer to find information. The student thanks her sincerely. He is happy to learn. Sharing knowledge is a quiet reward. It helps others grow. Lily feels useful. This is a simple satisfaction. The afternoon passes quickly. The library is busy. Many people come and go. Lily helps each one. She likes meeting new people and seeing familiar faces. At 5 o'clock, she closes the library. She locks the door. She waves goodbye to a last visitor. She walks home. The air is starting to cool. The sky is a mix of orange and purple. She enjoys the walk. She thinks about her day. The letter to Maria. Mr. Henderson's greeting. Working with Mrs. Green. Planning story time. Helping the student. All small acts. All these ordinary moments filled her day with meaning. She arrives home. Her house is quiet. She makes a light dinner. Some pasta with fresh herbs. She sits at her table. She eats slowly. She thinks of her garden. The vegetables growing. She thinks of the taste of her own grown food. It will be a few weeks more. She is patient. After dinner, she waters her plants inside. She looks at the blue flowers. They are still vibrant. She listens to soft music. She lets her mind relax. She does not read tonight. Just rests. She feels ready for the next day. She feels good about her simple life. She goes to bed. The moon is full tonight. Its light shines into her room. A gentle glow. She thinks of the garden, the library, the park. She thinks of the quiet moments. The shared smiles. These are the threads of her happiness. Woven into every day. She sleeps peacefully under the moonlight. Tuesday morning. Lily wakes up. The sun is golden. She feels refreshed, ready for the day. She makes a warm drink. Hot lemon water. She drinks it while standing at the window. She watches a small bee buzzing around her flowers. Nature is awake and busy. She wears a yellow sweater today. A bright color. She prepares her lunch. A salad with some nuts. She takes her bag. She locks the door. She walks to the library. The air is cool, but the sun is warm. A good balance. She likes this weather. She sees a group of children walking to school. They are talking excitedly. She opens the library. She sorts the returned books. Some are children's books. Some are novels. She puts them back on the shelves. She tidies the tables. She cleans the computer. Screens. Everything must be neat. A good place for reading. She takes pride in her work. A new person comes to the library. A young woman. She looks a little lost. Lily goes to her. Can I help you? Lily asks softly. Yes, please. I am new here. I want to join the library, the woman says. Lily helps her fill out the forms. She explains how to borrow books. Helping new people feel welcome is a gentle act. The young woman, her name is Clara, smiles. Thank you so much. You are very kind, Clara says. Lily feels happy to help. Clara looks a little less lost now. Clara borrows her first book. A book about local history. Lily recommends a good spot to read in the library. Clara nods and goes to sit by a sunny window. Lunchtime comes. Lily eats her salad outside today. She sits in a small courtyard behind the library. It has a small fountain. The water makes a soft sound. She listens to the water. It is very calming. She sees a small bird drinking from the fountain. A quiet lunch in a pretty spot is a simple joy. After lunch, Lily continues her work. She organizes some old magazines. She finds an article about old recipes. She thinks about trying one. A simple cake. She likes to bake sometimes. It makes her home smell good. She puts the magazine aside. An elderly man comes in. Mr. Thomas. He often visits. He always reads the newspaper. He sits in the same chair. Good afternoon, Lily, he says with a nod. Good afternoon, Mr. Thomas, Lily replies. He opens his newspaper. The library is quiet again. Lily likes these routines. They make life predictable. The afternoon is busy with students after school. They use computers for homework. They look for books. Lily helps them patiently. She answers their questions. A girl asks for a book about space. Lily finds a big one. The girl's eyes are wide. Wow, she says. Seeing wonder in a child's eyes is a lovely moment. The day ends. Lily closes the library. She feels a sense of accomplishment. Another day well done. She walks home. The sun is lower, painting the sky with colors. She sees Clara, the new woman, walking near her home. Clara waves at Lily. Lily waves back. A new connection is starting. Lily arrives home. She prepares dinner. Tonight, she will try a new recipe from the magazine. A simple vegetable tart. It takes a little longer to make. She enjoys the process. Chopping, mixing, baking. The kitchen fills with warm, savory smells. Cooking for herself is a creative and satisfying act. She takes the tart out of the oven. It looks golden. She eats her dinner slowly. The tart is delicious. She feels proud of her small cooking adventure. She cleans the kitchen. Everything tidy again. She sits in her chair. She looks at her flowers. They are still bright. She reads her garden book again. A familiar story. The words are comforting. She feels relaxed. The day was good. Full of small, quiet moments. Helping Clara. The fountain sound. The space book. The vegetable tart. All these things. Happiness is a collection of these simple, beautiful moments. She goes to bed. The moon is still full. She thinks of the warmth of the sun. The sound of water. The joy of creating something. She closes her eyes. She feels content and thankful. She drifts to sleep. Another day of small joys ends. Wednesday morning. Lily wakes up. The air is cool. She stretches her arms. She feels ready for the day. She makes her tea. She eats some bread. She looks at her garden. A small spider web is there. It has tiny drops of water on it. It sparkles. Nature's art is everywhere, even on a small web. She puts on her blue trousers and a white top. She takes her bag. She checks her keys. She locks the door. She walks to work. The street is quiet. The birds are singing. She hears many different bird songs. She tries to guess which bird sings what song. She arrives at the library. She opens the doors. She makes sure everything is ready for the day. She checks the bookshelves. She tidies them. She sees a new book about local walks. She puts it on display. Maybe someone will like it. She thinks about a walk herself. Soon, Mrs. Green comes in. Good morning, Lily. A nice day again. Yes, Mrs. Green. It is perfect, Lily replies. They talk about the library's garden. A small corner. They plan to plant some new herbs there. Mint, basil, rosemary. Good smells. Planning a small project with a friend is enjoyable. Lily sits at her desk. She plans the children's story time. She picks 3 colorful books. She thinks of songs to sing. And a simple craft activity. Making paper flowers. Children will like that. She feels excited for the children. Their laughter will fill the library. Lunchtime. Lily goes to the small cafe near the library. She usually eats at the park. But today is different. She orders a small bowl of vegetable soup. She sits by the window. She watches people walk by. It is interesting to see other people. Observing the world around her brings a quiet pleasure. The soup is warm and delicious. It has fresh bread with it. She sips her soup slowly. She enjoys the moment. She thinks about the different sounds of the cafe. Talking, spoons clinking, music playing softly. It is a different kind of calm. She finishes her lunch. She thanks the cafe owner. She walks back to the library. She feels energized. The afternoon is busy. Many people come in. A man asks for a book about painting. Lily helps him find a good one. With many pictures. He thanks her. He smiles at the beautiful images. Sharing beauty with others is a simple gift. A mother brings her 2 children. They find many storybooks. They sit on the floor. The mother reads to them. Lily can hear her soft voice. The children listen quietly. They are enjoying the story. Lily watches them for a moment. Family moments are precious to observe. The day ends. Lily closes the library. She locks the door. She walks home. The air is mild. The sky is turning pink and orange. She sees the spider web again. It is gone now. The water drops evaporated. The web is just threads. Still beautiful. She arrives home. She waters her garden. She checks her small vegetables. They are growing bigger. She feels happy to see their progress. Soon, she will harvest them. Fresh from her garden. The waiting for nature's gifts is a sweet anticipation. She prepares a light dinner. A fresh salad. From the market, not from her garden yet. She adds some cheese and olives. She eats it outside in her garden chair. The evening air is cool and soft. She listens to the quiet sounds of the night. After dinner, she sits inside. She looks at the stars. Many small lights in the sky. She thinks about her day. The sparkling spider web. The new library member. The cafe soup. The painting book. The family reading. All small. All good. Every day holds these tiny gems of happiness. She closes her eyes. She feels the peace around her. She goes to bed. The stars shine brightly. She falls asleep, her heart full of ordinary wonders. Thursday morning. Lily wakes up. The world is calm. She makes her coffee. She enjoys the warm smell. She drinks it with a piece of fruit. A sweet pear. She looks at her small garden. The dew is on the leaves. Everything looks fresh, like a new start. She wears a comfortable green dress today. She takes her bag. She locks the door. She walks to work. The street is quiet. She sees a young girl drawing with chalk on the pavement. Bright colors. A flower. A sun. A happy face. Children's art is a simple expression of joy. Lily smiles. The world is full of creativity. She opens the library. She checks the books on the return cart. She finds a book about birds. It has beautiful photos. She leaves it on her desk for a moment. She will look at it during her break. She tidies the tables. She waters the small plant on her desk. The library is ready. Mr. Thomas comes in. He sits in his usual chair. He opens his newspaper. Good morning, Lily, he says. Good morning, Mr. Thomas, Lily replies. His quiet presence is a part of the library's rhythm. It is a comforting routine. Routine can be a source of calm happiness. Lily plans her weekend. She wants to visit a small waterfall. It is not far from her town. A short bus ride. She checks the bus times. She packs a small bag in her mind. A sandwich, water, her book. Maybe a camera. She feels excited for this small trip. Anticipation of simple pleasures is a joy in itself. Lunchtime. Lily reads her bird book while eating her sandwich. The pictures are lovely. Many colorful birds. She learns new names. She learns about their nests. She thinks about the birds in her garden. Maybe she will recognize them better now. Learning new things, even small, is satisfying. After lunch, a group of students comes for a school visit. Lily shows them around the library. She explains how to use the catalog, how to borrow books. They are curious. They ask many questions. Lily answers them patiently. She encourages them to read. Inspiring young minds is a profound, yet simple, happiness. A little boy asks, "Do you have books about dragons?" Lily laughs gently. "Yes, we do." She takes him to the fantasy section. He picks a book with a big, green dragon on the cover. His eyes are shining. He looks very happy. Bringing a child joy through stories is a wonderful feeling. The afternoon is busy with many visitors. Lily helps them all, with smiles and kind words. She feels like the library is a living, breathing place. Full of stories, full of people, full of knowledge. At 5 o'clock, she closes the library. She feels tired, but a good kind of tired. She walks home. The sky is a deep blue. The first stars are starting to appear. She looks at them. Small, distant lights. She thinks about the beauty of the vast sky. The universe, in its ordinary presence, is awe-inspiring. She arrives home. She prepares dinner. Some rice and stir-fried vegetables. Quick and healthy. She eats her dinner slowly, enjoying the simple flavors. She thinks about the dragon book, the child's joy, the planning for her waterfall trip. These thoughts fill her evening with warmth. After dinner, she checks her small camera. She makes sure it has battery. For her trip, she looks at some old photos on it. Pictures of her garden, pictures of the park, pictures of the moon, simple everyday beauties. She smiles at them. She sits in her chair. She listens to soft music. She thinks about the ordinary magic of her life. The small details that make each day special. The chalk drawing, the bird book, the dragon book, the anticipation of the waterfall. Happiness is a gentle current, flowing through daily life. She goes to bed. The stars are numerous now. She closes her eyes. She feels ready for her small adventure. She dreams of waterfalls and birds. She sleeps soundly, embraced by simple content. Friday morning. Lily wakes up. The air is fresh. She feels a light excitement for the weekend. She makes a quick breakfast. Cereal and milk. She looks at her small plants. They are doing well. She wears her comfortable jeans and a blue shirt. Today is a practical day. She takes her bag. She locks the door. She walks to work. The street is a little busier. People are happy it is Friday. She sees a group of teenagers laughing together. Their energy is infectious. Shared laughter is a sweet sound. She opens the library. She completes her usual tasks. She checks the bookshelves. She tidies the children's section. She prepares for the children's story time next week. She cuts paper for the flower craft. She finds colorful pens. Everything is ready. Preparation brings a sense of order and readiness. Mrs. Green comes in. "Good morning, Lily. Ready for the weekend?" "Good morning, Mrs. Green. Yes, I am. I plan a trip to the waterfall." "Oh, that sounds lovely. Enjoy," Mrs. Green says warmly. They talk about the waterfall. Its beauty, its sounds. Sharing plans with a friend makes them feel more real. Lily sits at her desk. She updates the library's events board. She writes about the children's story time. She writes about a new book club starting soon. She likes to see the library vibrant and active. It is a place for learning, for meeting, for growing. A community space brings people together in small ways. Lunchtime. Lily eats her sandwich in the courtyard again. The fountain water makes its gentle sound. She watches the small bird that often visits. It drinks, it preens its feathers. It is content. She feels a connection to this small creature. Observing nature's simple acts is a soothing experience. After lunch, Lily helps a student with a history project. She shows him how to find old documents. He is very focused. He finds the information he needs. "Thank you, Lily. This is great," he says. His enthusiasm is rewarding. Helping others succeed is a quiet joy. A young couple comes in. They are looking for books about travel. Lily helps them find guides for different countries. They talk about their dreams to see the world. Lily listens. She smiles. Their excitement is contagious. Witnessing other people's dreams can be inspiring. The afternoon is busy. Many people come to borrow books for the weekend. Lily checks out books. She answers questions. She keeps the library running smoothly. At 5 o'clock, she closes the library. She feels tired, but happy. A week of good work done. She locks the door. She walks home. The sun is low. The sky is painted with vibrant colors. Orange, pink, purple. A truly beautiful evening. She walks slowly. She savors the fresh air. She thinks about all the small interactions of the day. The chalk drawing. The shared laughter. Mrs. Green's wishes. Every human connection, however small, adds to life's richness. She arrives home. She places her bag down. She prepares a simple dinner. Leftover tart from yesterday. She eats it slowly. She enjoys the quiet of her home. She thinks of her trip tomorrow. The sound of the waterfall. The smell of the forest. Anticipation is a sweet and gentle companion. After dinner, she packs her small bag for tomorrow. A bottle of water. Her sandwich for lunch. Her bird book. Her small camera. A light jacket. Everything ready. She feels organized. She sits in her chair. She looks at her flowers. They seem to nod in agreement with her plans. She listens to some gentle music. She closes her eyes for a moment. She imagines the sound of the waterfall. The cool mist. She smiles softly. Happiness is often found in the quiet moments before a small adventure. She feels peaceful. She goes to bed. The moon is a soft glow. She thinks of the week's end. The start of something new. She falls asleep, dreaming of natural beauty. Saturday morning. Lily wakes up. The sky is clear. She feels excited. Today is her waterfall trip. She makes coffee. She eats a small breakfast. She puts on her walking shoes. Comfortable and sturdy. She checks her small bag one last time. Everything is ready for the day's simple adventure. She walks to the bus stop. The morning air is crisp. Other people are waiting. Some go to the market. Some go for walks. The bus arrives. Lily gets on. She finds a window seat. She looks out the window. The town passes by. Then fields and trees. Green and open. The journey itself is part of the joy. The bus takes her to a small village. She gets off. She follows a small path. It leads into a forest. The trees are tall. The air smells fresh and earthy. She hears birds singing, different from the town birds. The forest has its own quiet, living symphony. She walks slowly. She enjoys the shade of the trees. The path is soft with leaves. She sees small flowers growing on the forest floor. Yellow, purple, white. Tiny and delicate. She stops to look at them closely. Beauty is in the smallest details of nature. She starts to hear a new sound. A low rumble. It gets louder as she walks. The sound of water. She knows she is close. Her heart beats a little faster. She turns a corner. And there it is. The waterfall. Water falling down big rocks. It is beautiful and powerful. The water makes a soft mist in the air. Lily feels it on her face. It is cool and refreshing. She finds a smooth rock to sit on. She takes out her sandwich. She eats her lunch. She watches the water fall. It is mesmerizing. Nature's grand show, just for her to enjoy. She takes out her camera. She takes a few pictures. Of the waterfall. Of the trees around it. Of the small flowers near the water. She wants to remember this beauty. She opens her bird book. She tries to find the birds she hears. She recognizes a few. It is satisfying. She stays there for a long time. Just being. Listening to the water. Feeling the mist. Watching the light change on the rocks. She feels very peaceful. Very connected. This simple moment is full of profound happiness. No worries, no rush. Just the present. Slowly, the sun starts to move. It is time to go. Lily gets up. She feels rested, refreshed. She walks back along the forest path. The sound of the waterfall gets softer behind her. She carries the feeling of peace with her. The memory of beauty is a lasting comfort. She reaches the village bus stop. She waits for the bus. She looks at the sky. It is turning orange again. A familiar, beautiful color. The bus comes. She gets on. She looks out the window as the bus takes her home. The return journey is also a part of the adventure. She arrives back in her town. She walks home. Her house is quiet. She puts her bag down. She feels a pleasant tiredness in her legs. She takes off her walking shoes. She sits in her chair. She closes her eyes for a moment, she can still hear the sound of the waterfall. She makes a warm cup of tea. She drinks it slowly. She looks at her blue flowers. They are still bright. She feels full of the day's beauty. The trees, the small flowers, the powerful water, the fresh air, the birds' songs. All these simple elements made her day rich. She prepares a very light dinner. Just some fruit and yogurt. She doesn't feel very hungry. Her soul is fed. She eats it in her garden chair, under the sky. The stars are beginning to appear. She thinks of the vastness of nature and her small place in it. After dinner, she looks at her photos from the camera. The waterfall, it looks so strong and beautiful. She smiles at the images. She remembers the feeling of the mist on her face. These shared moments with nature are her treasures. She listens to quiet music. She feels calm. She thinks about the week ahead. More ordinary days. More small joys to find. She is ready for them. Happiness is not a destination, but a journey through small wonders. She goes to bed. The moon is a silver coin in the sky. She feels a deep, quiet contentment. She closes her eyes. She drifts to sleep. Her dreams are full of nature's gentle whispers. Sunday morning. Lily wakes up. The air is cool. She makes her coffee. She eats some bread. She looks at her garden. It seems to welcome her. She decides to spend the day mostly at home. A day for quiet reflection. Sometimes, staying home is the best adventure. She waters her plants. She checks her small vegetables. They are definitely bigger, closer to harvest. She smiles at their steady growth. She pulls a few small weeds. Keeping her garden tidy. It is a mindful process. Caring for living things is a simple, rewarding act. She sits in her garden chair. She reads her book, The Garden Story. She is almost at the end. She enjoys the gentle plot. The simple characters. The sun is warm on her face. A bee buzzes by. Reading in nature is a peaceful escape. Later, she makes a simple lunch. A cheese sandwich. She eats it slowly. She savors each bite. She thinks about her waterfall trip yesterday. The vivid images are still fresh in her mind. The sound, the sight, the feeling. Memories of joy sustain happiness. In the afternoon, she decides to clean her house. A deeper clean today. Not just tidying. She sweeps the floors. She wipes the windows. She cleans the bathroom and the kitchen. Her house sparkles. It smells fresh and clean. A clean home brings a sense of order and peace. She changes the bed sheets. Fresh, soft linen. She makes her bed neatly. She puts fresh flowers in a small vase on her table. From her garden, small yellow ones, her home feels like a sanctuary. Creating a comfortable space is an act of self-care. She takes a break. She makes a cup of tea. She sits in her clean living room. She looks at her flowers. She looks at her garden outside. Everything is in its place. Everything is calm. A sense of calm is a profound form of happiness. She feels deeply content. She decides to write in her journal. She writes about the waterfall. The feeling of the mist. She writes about the forest. The tiny flowers. She writes about the quiet peace. She writes about the joy of her clean home. Expressing gratitude, even to herself, strengthens happiness. She writes about the children at the library. The dragon book, the space book, their wide eyes. She writes about Mrs. Green, Mr. Thomas, Clara, all the people who bring small connections to her days. She fills pages with ordinary moments. Her life is rich with these everyday details. She prepares a small dinner. Eggs and a tomato. She eats it slowly. She enjoys the quiet. She looks at her journal. It holds her happiness. It holds the story of her simple life. Her life is a story of ordinary, yet profound, joy. After dinner, she sits by the window. The moon is rising. A large, bright disk. She watches it for a long time. She feels a part of the vast, peaceful world. Connecting with the universe's quiet grandeur is deeply moving. She closes her journal. She puts it away. She feels full of peace, full of joy. She goes to bed. The fresh sheets are soft. She closes her eyes. She feels the quiet satisfaction. She dreams of stars and calm. Monday morning. Lily wakes up. The sky is bright. A new week. A new start. She makes her coffee. She eats her breakfast. She looks at her clean home. It feels good. She puts on her work clothes. Ready for a new cycle of ordinary wonders. She walks to the library. The street is busy. People are rushing. But Lily walks calmly. She sees a child drop a toy. She picks it up. She gives it back to the child. The child smiles. A small act of kindness. A small moment of connection. The child's mother thanks her. Lily smiles. She opens the library. She does her morning tasks. She is ready for the children's story time today. She arranges the chairs in a circle. She puts the colorful books in the middle. She prepares the paper and pens for the craft. Anticipation of shared joy is a special feeling. The children arrive. They are excited. Lily greets them all. Their faces are bright. She sits down. She opens the first book. She reads with a gentle, clear voice. The children listen. Some laugh. Some ask questions. Sharing stories is a magical act. After the stories, they sing songs. Their small voices are sweet. Then, they make paper flowers. Lily helps them. She shows them how to fold the paper. The children are proud of their colorful flowers. Creating something together is a joyous activity. The story time ends. The children say, "Thank you, Lily." They leave with their paper flowers and happy faces. Lily feels happy too. Her heart is full. The library is quiet again. But it is a happy quiet. These shared moments of simple joy are invaluable. Lunchtime. Lily eats her lunch in the park. She sits on her favorite bench. She watches the trees. She watches the clouds. She thinks of the children. Their laughter. Their flowers. A quiet moment to savor the happiness just shared. After lunch, the library is busy again. Lily helps many people. She finds books. She answers questions. She feels useful. She feels connected to her community. Being of service in small ways brings a sense of purpose. The day ends. Lily closes the library. She walks home. The sky is a calming blue. She thinks about the children's faces. The paper flowers. The stories. These are the vibrant colors in the tapestry of her ordinary life. She arrives home. She prepares dinner. A simple stir-fry, full of fresh vegetables. She eats it slowly. She feels nourished. She thinks of the beauty of simple food. Nourishing her body is a gentle act of self-love. After dinner, she sits in her chair. She looks at her own small garden. She sees a new bud on her red flower. It will open tomorrow or the day after. Nature's cycle of new beginnings is a constant marvel. She listens to soft music. She lets her mind wander. She feels peace. She feels content. She thinks about the meaning of happiness. It is not grand. It is in the everyday. The small acts. The quiet moments. The simple joys. Happiness is not found, but created, day by day. She goes to bed. The moon is a crescent. She closes her eyes. She feels the softness of her bed. She sleeps deeply, her heart full of ordinary wonder.